calm before the storm. Traveling northbound on the causeway. I gotta do a little video. The lake's barely moving, but as the day gets on, it will be moving. I went ahead and rolled up the window so it'll hear me a little better. It hasn't really been raining hard, more like a mist, light rain. But on the way going to work this morning, kind of got a little heavy in spots. As of now, the wind's not too bad. But as the storm gets closer, I'm pretty sure they're going to close the causeway down and all that. Never a dull moment. Went into work. Got 3 hours. Then we did that storm preparation. Started doing it yesterday. Worked a little late. Unfortunately, it caused me to be late on picking up my son from aftercare, but it is what it is. I went and brought my mom to go get her hurricane preps. Almost $300 worth of groceries. She's already got candles and battery powered lights and rechargeable lights and all that good stuff. And a way to cook and a generator with plenty of gas. Up to this point, from dropping my mom off to here, all the gas stations on my route from St. Charles Parish back to the North Shore, all the gas stations were packed with people getting gas. Last night, I went out to go top off my tank, knowing that I had to go to work this morning. I was at 3/4 and I went ahead and filled up my gas tank in my car and got a couple extra gallons for my generator at home. I went to 5 different gas stations. The first one had too many people waiting in line. Went to the next one. Their gas pumps wasn't even working, so I'm guessing they was out of gas. Passed up racetrack because there was too many people in there. I'd have been there for at least an hour waiting to get to the gas pump. Went to the next gas station. Their gas pumps had the little bags over the nozzles, so they wasn't giving out gas. And the gas station that I ended up stopping at, I passed by it earlier, and they had a lot of people there. But by the time I got there, there was only 3 cars and 4 pumps. So I had me a pump, went ahead and topped off everything. And when I get home, go pick up any kind of loose debris and stuff like that. So I won't have no projectiles. I don't think it's going to get as bad as it will be towards the west of me. Due north of New Orleans. So if the pumps in New Orleans fail, you're going to have some major flooding down there. Hopefully we don't have a Katrina incident again. One of the levees broke. Flooded all the night board. When I first got on the causeway, they had a lot of people going northbound. Now it's starting to get sporadic. They got a few cars going southbound. I don't know if you can see it or not. I know if the winds get up too high, they will shut down the causeway. Or if the rain gets too high, I mean too heavy, they will do a rolling convoy. They do it during fall when it gets really foggy out here because of the difference in air temperature and water temperature. Going across Lake Pontchartrain, that's a pain in the backside. Speed limit is 65 on the causeway. They reduced the rolling convoy from 45 to 35. So instead of it being a 23-minute ride across, it turns into more like a 40-minute ride. make my money. I gotta go. If I gotta leave the house a little earlier than what I normally do, so be it. That's west. That's going out towards St. John Parish, St. Charles, Baton Rouge, and all that. This way is east, going towards New Orleans East, Slidell, and all that. A lot of people, if they decide to evacuate for this storm, they say it's going to be a Category 2, possibly a 3. They'll head north, or north to Baton Rouge in that area. And that's not a very good place to go, not where this storm is supposed to be hitting at. There's a windsock coming up ahead. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that thing is pretty much straight out with the crosswind on the causeway. Rain on bridge, reduce speed. I haven't seen a drop yet. Just wind, that's all I've seen. And that was due to the fact that I seen the windsock. If I would have started this video when I first got on the causeway, they had a sign at the beginning that said, Jim Cantoni, don't even think about coming here. And if you know who that is, you'll know if he shows up in your town, you're pretty much screwed. Mile marker 13. A lot of people are afraid of this mile because of the number, but I don't have no issue with it. My issue on this causeway is mile marker 14 to 14.1 is where I got rear-ended. I was at a dead stop and somebody was flying up into the back of me at 70 miles an hour. Let's just say the back of the Honda that I was driving was sitting on top of a Ford Fusion's hood. Had a nice case of whiplash. Had to go through therapy and everything. My last day of therapy, something told me to go see my dad, but I was thinking more about my financial well-being by going back to work. And went to work instead. At that same day, my dad died. So, didn't get to see him before he left. So, you live and you learn, right? Mile marker 14.4. This side isn't as bad on accidents, more over than people going over the side, over the guardrail and everything. The bridge that's going southbound is the original causeway, and more cars go over the side over there than over here. Different type barriers to keep from going over. So they end up putting some new barriers up and end up killing somebody. The drunk driver had hit them, put them into the retaining wall, and the pipes went through the windshield. It was sad. The messed up part about it was the woman that did it, she had a previous DWI on the North Shore and she was drunk driving again. So they couldn't do anything about it other than wait for one charge to be done up here and the other trial to start down there. The only drawbridge there is on this causeway. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I'm already 10 minutes in. There's another windsock right there. As you can see, it's pretty much almost straight out. Got a little bit of a bend to it. So, all my friends and family, in the eye of this, or in the cone of uncertainty of this possible hurricane, stay safe. See you on the next one. Later.